don't wait until you get caught.
Yes.
Do the needful.
Hi everybody. I'm gonna Mr. Ilara.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
This is Barrister Solicitor Rufus Ilara. Hard at work today.
How are you? How's the weather treating you there?
Rufus, what do you think about the small boat crossing? What do you think about that at the moment?
Well, the Home Office is a bit strict in relation to the boats coming into the country. Obviously, we all know that that's an illegal human trafficking.
Yes.
So it's a very serious offense for the traffickers or the people crossing the boats. So there's a restriction in place. And for those who involve or who are involving in those people, bringing people through this small boat, trust me, Home Office is clamping down on them. And so, and the asylum seekers also claim are well dealt with, thoroughly assessed and dealt with.
Yeah.
So if you want to involve in that, we will strongly advise you do not engage yourself into it.
Yeah.
It's a very serious offense. And it endangers your life as well.
Yeah, because what's been happening is that people have been paying lots of money just to come across to the UK, endangering their lives. Yeah. And then when they get here, they claim asylum, which is fair, because if you're fearing persecution, you're running for your life. But the people who are doing these things will be dealt with. Absolutely,
yeah, they'll be dealt with. So Home Office is working hard to stop it from coming into the channel first and foremost.
Yes.
And you can imagine for someone doing this, because if 10 people trying to cross, at least about 5 or 6 will be crushed.
Yeah.
So this is what the international law and humanitarian law is protecting you and I against. So do not get involved.
Yeah, the border crossing.
The border crossing is working hard, and they're doing the right thing, stopping people coming in. Not because they come into claim asylum alone. It is against humanity for someone trafficking someone from across the sea, knowing fully well that anything could have happened along the line. Yeah,
human trafficking, isn't
That's
it?
Human trafficking.
And modern slavery involvement as well.
Human trafficking and modern slavery. It is a very serious offense.
Yeah.
Under UK law and under United Geneva Convention as well. So be careful of that.
Do you have someone asks, what advice do you have for any overstayers? Before I leave, because I know you're busy, but if I don't do this, he would be working all day.
Cost me there anyway. So.
I know, I have to pay you how much? £10,000 for this interview?
It's in lots of places.
So one of my followers asking, what advice do you have for overstayers and by extension asylum seekers?
Right, for the overstayer, the first thing you need to take note is Home Office working as well to remove those who are not meant to be here. So if you are an overstayer, the first thing you need to consider, right, do you have legitimate reasons to be here? So if you think you've overstayed your visa, you need to report yourself to the Home Office. You need to seek legal advice, or you need to go back home immediately. Because if you're caught, you're not having any pending application to the Home Office, and you're not leaving the country. So you're likely to be arrested and detained. Now, in the event of doing that, if you are arrested and detained, and you're coming back to the Home Office to say, yeah, you got legitimate reason to be here, so then your credibility would have been damaged. So think about it. So don't wait until you are caught. So you have options so that to leave the country or submit yourself to the Home Office.
Yeah.
By bringing application or seeking legal advice.
Sooner rather than later.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Yeah. So as you mentioned in my colleague, once you have a pending application, that puts you in a better position. But then also when you make that application is also taken into consideration.
Absolutely.
So the sooner the better.
Yeah.
Don't wait until you are arrested.
Yeah.
Because if you are arrested, then it's going to cost you more, and it's going to be more harder for you to regularize your stay in the UK.
Yeah, that damage your credibility. That's the thing. If you want to make application to the Home Office, go to them, make application to the Home Office, if you want to leave, you have to leave. Because if you're caught staying in the country, it means you have, it's just a very simple thing. If you look at the analysis here, you lock your house, you went out, you left a cup on your table. Now, knowing fully well that you're the only one living in that property, you left the house, you left a cup on your table, you spent almost 2 hours outside, then you came back to open the door, you discover that the cup is not where you can't find the cup where you left it. How are you going to feel? That's the same thing. That's why Home Office is mad at everyone. If you want to stay, bring yourself to the Home Office. Let Home Office know that. It's a very simple thing. So somebody committing crime, Home Office does not have they don't have your record. So how would they track you down? So it means you're endangering my life and other people's life as well. So if they don't have your record, they don't know you're in the system.
Correct.
So don't get caught. If you do not have legitimate reason to stay in the United Kingdom, go back home. But if you think you have legitimate reason to stay in the UK, make application. On the asylum claim, if you think you have genuine fear of persecution in your home country, bring that to the attention of Home Office. Don't get caught before you bring this to the attention. It damages your credibility as well.
Yeah. And someone is asking, how would they know it's right or it's the right time to bring the claim? Every circumstances are different. Yeah. So you might be an overstay for 3 years. You have not made a Home Office application, but after 3 years, circumstances change and you realize that, hey, I have a legitimate reason to be here. I am going to seek legal advice first, and then based on legal advice, explaining to your solicitor why you did not leave, why you have to stay, then you make the right application.
Yes. Some people argue that it's more credible when you make asylum claim at the point of entry. That's interesting. That doesn't matter anyway. You can be in the country for 5 years, 10 years, and you can not make it regularizing your stay. You can decide to wake up one day. If you have legitimate and genuine reasons to make application, time is not relevant to the Home Office. What matters to the Home Office is the credibility of your claim, and if you have genuine fear of persecution. Someone was asking me, I was discussing with someone who says a British cannot make a protected asylum claim in this country. You can make asylum claim if you are a British. So many people think making an asylum claim involve, or it means you want to get paper. That is not correct. So that is against the 1951 Geneva Convention. So you can at the same time have a legitimate reason to be in the United Kingdom, and at the same time you can still make a protection claim as well. So it's not restricted. Asylum claim is not restricted to getting a paper in the United Kingdom. It cut across your life, which is at risk in your home country. Don't wait until you get caught.
Yes.
Do the needful.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.